Hello friends, today our topic is fundamental skills of Kho-Kho. Fundamental means basic or forming a necessary base of central importance is called fundamental. Skills, ability to do something well is called skills. Of relationship between a pot and a whole is called of. Kho-Kho. Kho-Kho is an Indian game of tag played with two teams of 12 players is called Kho-Kho. Fundamental skills of Kho-Kho are divided into two parts, one part of chaser skills and other part of runner's skills. Fundamental means a basic or forming a necessary base of central importance is called fundamental. Skills, ability to do something well is called skills. Of relationship between a pot and a whole is called of. Kho-Kho. Kho-Kho is an Indian game of tag played with two teams of 12 players or divided means split into a pots or separated into two pots. One pot of chaser skills, one pot means in exact measurements or chaser skills means giving them more power that is granted to help wipe out wipe out enemies. Other pot means one that remains. Of runner's skills. Runner skills means ability to remain calm and professional in a fast-paced work environment is called runner skills. Chaser skills. Chaser skills giving them more power that is granted to help wipe out the enemies is called chaser skills. Few chasing skills of Kho-Kho are as listed below. Few means a small number. Chasing skills. The running or chasing side is decided by the toss. Of skills means ability to do something well. Of a relationship between a pot and a whole is called of. Kho-Kho is an Indian game of tag played with two teams of 12 players or as listed below means or as marked under. Giving Kho. Giving Kho means a chaser must say the word Kho when is touching the sitting chaser. It is a foul if he does not say this word. A chaser must say the word Kho when he is touching the sitting chaser. A chaser must say means chaser, a person or thing that chases, must say, have to say. Word Kho means term, expression, call, name. When he is touching the sitting chasers, it is foul if he does not say this word. Means it is foul if he does not say this word. This is considered as unfair against an opponent player if he does not utter the word Kho-Kho. Taking directions means guidance or supervision of action or conduct is called taking directions. After receiving the Kho, a chaser should take his first step out of the cross lane with care because that step will decide the directions of move. Means immediately After receiving the kho, the chaser become active. Chaser is a player who pursues the player of the opposite side with a view to tag and touch them and careful about the cross lane, because that will decide the direction of move, means for the reason that the active chaser clear his mind in which directions to take his steps. Fake kho. Fake kho means in such kho, the chaser pretends to give kho out. Actually, he follows the runners, means the active chaser or attackers, to behave so as to make it appears that he is rarely moved towards a person or players that runs especially in a specified way is called fake kho. Tapping. Tapping means the action of striking against something with a quick, light blow is called tapping. Tapping is a touching an active runner by extending an arm, means when an active chaser tries to touching an active runner by straighten his arms in front of active runners. Tapping should be done when runner is on post, while tapping the body should lean forward and arm should be extended completely. Means tapping should be done completely. The active chasers perform the tapping when the active runner is near the Kho-Kho pole by bending his physical structure in front of his body and straighten his arms in completely. Trapping. Trapping means trick or deceive into doing something contrary to their interest or intentions is called trapping. For trapping, the active chaser should try to bring two or three runners to one side towards the post, means the active chaser or attackers use his trick or deceive the active runners, bring them two or three runners near the Kho-Kho pole. This situation is called trapping, mean using trick or deceive in certain circumstances is known as trapping. Diving. A dive is an action of throwing your body in air and leaping forward. It is similar to diving into a swimming pool from the edge of the pool in Kho-Kho, that is called diving. In this technique, a chaser pounces on an active runner to touch him spontaneously, means in diving skill a chaser swoop suddenly so as to catch the runner without apparent external cause. It requires a lot of courage and practice for being an expert diver, means to become an specialist diver a great bravery and procedures are needed. Chaser. The players sitting in the squares are known as chasers. These are those players sitting in the squares are called chasers, means the chasing team sitting in the knee position in 8 squares are known as chasers. Active chasers means the other name of active chaser is an attacker who pursues the player of the opposite side with a view to tag and touch them. Active chaser is that player who pursues the runner to put them out. Means active runner is a main player who do something through reasoning and put the opponent runner out of the playing field. Running skills. Running skills means running skills a series of discrete movement with clear beginning and end. Few runner skills of Kho-Kho are as listed below. Few means in small number of skills, abilities of Kho-Kho are as marked under position on court. Position on the court means in each 8 cross lanes or chasers, each occupies with kneeling positions. These chaser sits facing the opposite directions alternatively. The ninth player is called active chasers. Running means the action or movement of a runner is called running. Avoiding to prevent the effectiveness or occurrence or avoid further delays. Position near the post means chaser player position himself near the any pole himself near the post to go around the pole. Dodging, moving or shifting quickly aside is called dodging. Type, kind, variety, category. Dodging has 3 types means dodging. Sudden quick movement has 3 varieties. The 3 types of dodging are as under means 3 varieties of sudden quick movements are as under. Front dodge means giving jerky movement of the body by runner to active chaser from the front is called front dodge. Back dodge means giving jerky movement of the body by runner to active chaser from the back is called back dodge. Round the post dodge means giving circular movement of the body at the pole to active chasers is called round the post dodge. Runners. Runners means the runner who are inside the field for their turn of defending are known as defenders. The runners are those players who chased by an active chaser. Means the players of the side other than the chaser are known as runners. He wants to touch or trap them. Means the active chaser choice is to touch or tapping the active runner by extending his arm in front of himself. Feet out means the feet of an active chaser shall not go beyond the cross lane. If the feet of the runner touch the ground beyond sidelines, means the feet of active runner come into contact with ground far off sidelines, the player is given out. Means then the active runner considered out of the ground and given out. Free zone means some area is left free for the chasers to run around the row. The limit the run around the area, 2 posts are fixed made of wooden poles. This is an area where the runner and chasers can move in any directions. Means free zone is that area where runner chasers can move in any direction during the progress of the match. Sitting positions means sitting in the squares is very important in Kho-Kho. The chaser should sit in the square until he receives a perfect Kho from active chaser. Sitting in the square is very important Kho-Kho. The chaser should sit in until he receives a perfect Kho from active chasers. Means the players sitting in the squares are known as chasers. Type means variety, kind. Category. There are two types of sitting position in Kho-Kho. Means there are two types of variety of sitting position in Kho-Kho. The two types are as listed below. Means two types of sitting positions are marked as below. Parallel toe sitting positions. Parallel toe sitting positions means most advantages is to sit on toes with thighs parallel to lower legs. Sitting in square are very significant in Kho-Kho. The chaser should sit in the square till the active chaser utter a word Kho and simultaneously touch his back is called parallel to sitting positions. Bullet toe sitting positions means to bend your knees, pulls your body in a sit on your heels. This position is called crouch sitting positions. One toe near to front line of the stairs and other is a little behind the other one is called bullet toe sitting positions. Thanks and have a